Welcome back to another episode of Keoni Chats. My guest is Ochoa, and if you've been keeping up with the show since episode 1, first off, thank you. It's a work in progress, and I'm always going to try to find ways to make myself a better host, and in return, get you guys a better episode. So, you might have, if you've been keeping up, you might have picked up that, hey, I'm trying to develop a pace or a tempo or just a way to kind of speed for the conversation, or just how much questions can I get answered out of the guest. This is going to be a different kind of episode for everyone, just because we slow it down a little bit. We focus more on quality over quantity, and even with that slow down pace and the focus on quality and quantity, I still missed a couple of questions. Darn it. So in the beginning, I probably mentioned this a couple of times before. It's still learning progress. I was trying to keep all the questions in my head instead of writing them down on a piece of paper. So I'm working on it. I'm getting through it. But this was a situation where it just unfortunately I slipped up. But I will work to be better about it with going forward. So we slowed it down a little bit and focused more on quality, as Chris is still working on her English, and she's been in Oregon for about 2 years. So her English is good. She can keep up in a conversation, but there were still moments where I could tell that she was trying to, think. She had the thought. She was trying to figure out what the right English words for it. So as someone that's gone through the educational system and has had to take Spanish classes both in high school and college, I know exactly how she felt. It's frustrating, but it's a learning process. This is the only way to get better. It's just to keep practicing. And, so I'm very grateful for her for taking on this challenge of trying to be a guest on a podcast where all we do is have conversations. And, with, this being an English version or English dubbed or English language used, it was a challenge for her. She was nervous. She told me about that. So she did a great job. Very happy to have her on. And when I first met her, I want to say February, I told her that, I want to get a podcast going and I want to have you on as a guest because of the small snippet of her life story that she told me. She got so excited. She was her eyes grew. She had a big smile on, and she told me that while she works, she listens to podcasts, and it's just a great way to break up the music that she listens to daily. And that's what's fun about this. It's what's fun about having this platform as a way to give the people that I know that are doing interesting things or have had interesting lives so far in this point an opportunity to tell it. It's just. She told me that she never thought she'd be on a podcast, but I'm just so excited that I was able to get this interview down and be able to give her this opportunity to tell a story. So thank you, Chris. And it's a great conversation. We talked about moving and how Venezuela is and how she misses Venezuela, but she's very happy to where she is right now. And just her thoughts on the environment as far as COVID-19 is concerned. So that's it. I'm very excited for everyone to listen to that one or watch it on YouTube or the YouTube app on your phone. So before we get into my chat with Chris Ochoa, I just want to let any of the female fans out there know that if you are in need of a gym or if you're in need of a trainer and if you're just trying to reach a goal for yourself fitness-wise, I got the woman for you. Her name is Jessica Ashman. Yes, she was my guest last week on my show, but I always got to show support wherever I can, especially with this kind of platform. So even if you're trying to bulk up, or if you're trying to lose weight, or if you're trying to run a marathon, or just trying to hit any goal, Jessica is a woman for you to cater a plan to those goals. So, for myself, trying to think of workout plans or just trying to create a workout plan is exhausting, and sometimes I don't have time. Sometimes I just want to get in the gym and do the workout, and even when I'm in the gym, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm trying to figure out what is the next workout I want to do. So having Jessica there to be able to push you, to be able to get to do your goal, it's fantastic. So it's going to be jessicaashmanfitness.com. I'll put a link to her website in the description below. And if you're needing wearable art and you feel like the front of your backpack's just a little too blank, I cannot emphasize this enough. Little Shop of Pins is the place to go to get your wearable art and just decorate and just show parts of you for everyone in the world to see. So if you need something culture related, so 90s, or if you just want something that speaks to your childhood or something that just sparks a moment in your life, or just something that relays a message that you believe in as far as mental health, then Little Shop of Pins is the place to go. They just released, in accordance to the DC fandom that happened on August 22nd, they released a collaboration with Ryan Smallman on the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. And, oh my God, I had to get two. So, Little Shop of Pins, check them out. I'll throw them also in the description below. But I'm not sponsored by either of these companies, but they are former guests. So I want to support support these people that took time out of their day to talk to me. So I feel like that's the least I could do. And so yeah, whether you are listening to this podcast episode through Spotify or iTunes, or if you are watching it, the video version, through YouTube or a YouTube app on your phone, I hope you enjoy my chat with Chris Ochoa. Alrighty, so I have a very special guest today. Her name is Chris Ochoa, and when I first found you on Instagram, I thought I saw T after the Chris, so I thought it was like Christine or Christia or something like that. What is your actual full name?
So my full name it's really long. It's 14 letters. So it's Chris, right? Actually, it's Chris, right? But it's right like Christ, because I don't know, Venezuelans and their names. And then it's Norberly, so it's Chris Norberly.
Oh,
yeah.
So how many times has it been butchered since coming over to America?
Tons.
Yeah.
So I just go by Chris.
What was the worst butchering? Because my name's been butchered as well, so I feel your pain.
But I like your name. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Chris Norberly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like short. Yeah.
So why did you choose Chris? Because I've talked to a few of my non-American friends, and they're like, "Oh, I chose my name because it's just easier than my actual name." Why did you choose Chris?
I didn't choose Chris. I think it was easier for my family to call me Chris. I mean Chris. But yeah, I'm yes. So I was Chris growing up, and I am Chris now.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, so we met, I want to say maybe January, February-ish, because you work in my building as part of the custodial crew. Now, when I told you I wanted to be a part of the pod, like I wanted to get a podcast going, you seemed super excited. Why do you like podcasting?
Well, I listen to a lot of podcasts while working, so yeah, I'm a fan. Like I can listen like to pretty much everything. So and I needed to, I want to practice my English, so this is good for my English because I don't get to talk in English very often, which is ironic because I live here. So yeah, I'm surrounded by a lot of I don't know how to say it, like people that speak
Spanish speakers.
Yeah, Spanish speakers.
Yeah. It's yeah, because
it's funny that you're running into a whole lot of Spanish speakers when in high school. I went to high school here in Beaverton. I was
Yeah.
trying to learn Spanish and I had no one to practice with. So there's a
Yeah.
juxtaposition there.
Yeah. I mean, and Spanish is I think it's harder than than English. I'm just grateful I know how to like I don't, oh my gosh, I went blank. But it's fine. What I'm trying to say is that I don't know if I would have like been able to learn Spanish if I was born here or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
How was learning English?
It was easy because I grew up with a lot of American TV shows, American culture. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What shows did you watch growing up, and then which ones kind of stuck with you?
everything Disney, everything Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, all of that. And
Yeah.
but I don't know the names in English, so they translate everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense going from one country to another.
Yeah, but the songs they were always in English, and I don't know. I think it was that for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how was it growing up in Venezuela and then just being in that hot environment? Because I just, when I think of Venezuela, I think of, South
You
America.
think hot?
I think hot, weather-wise hot. But
Yeah.
correct me. Am I wrong on this one?
Well, from like where I am, it's not that hot actually. I'm from the Andes, so it's really nice weather there. But like in other regions in Venezuela, it could be it can get really hot. Yes, that's true. But from where I am, it's not that bad.
Was
It's
it?
like rainy weather. It reminds me. It reminds me a lot of here, like Portland and Washington. And I mean, yeah.
So, was that the only comparison you saw when coming over to America or just to Oregon? That we had the little bit colder weather, you got the trees, or was there other similarities?
Let me see the trees, the rain, and the nice people. Like they're nicer here in Oregon. I don't know why. So I like it. I think that, and yeah. I'm trying to think, but yes.
So you came into my work to help with the little cleanup project that I caused. I'll accept it. I'll take the blame on that one.
You got me in trouble.
I did. First off, where do you get your sense of humor? Because you're very quick and witty, and you're able to roll with jokes.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, that's I picked up on.
You should hear me in Spanish. I'm so much clever. No, I don't know. I got it from here and there.
Here and there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking we've been talking for like I always saw you in the at the front desk, but I never really talked to you until that day. So yeah, it was like a month, like 2 months ago, maybe 3.
When you came in to help clean up my spill.
Yes.
I think that was just like a month ago. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that's another reason I wanted to be here with you today, because you are such a nice person. I got that nice energy from you. You're so energetic, and you not all people talk with me at my job, just a few, and I really appreciate that. Yeah. I think I really like to talk with people, and yeah, so That's
Yeah.
why I'm here.
So you told me that you and your husband, which I will have some questions about that a little bit later,
Sure.
you two are very social butterflies. When it came to coming in, you wanted to go to the bars, you wanted to go see people, go see your friends. How has this quarantine and lockdown been for you? But it's slowly getting lifted up. But how are you
Yeah.
feeling about COVID and all that?
Well, I was really afraid at the beginning, right? And I'm still, I feel like I'm still afraid. Like I don't want to get it, right? Or maybe I already got it and I didn't notice, right? Um but yeah, I did really I I'm dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
I watch a lot of Netflix shows and yeah, I enjoy being here
Mhm.
because well, I never stopped working, but I enjoy being home. And yeah, I think I realized I am lazy. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned that you were trying to get back in the gym, starting to try to get back into shape. How's that
Yeah.
been going?
Eh.
Eh?
Yeah, it's well, I went like 1 week and then like 1 week every day and then I just couldn't anymore.
Mm.
I think I was doing too much, like heavy stuff, and then my body collapsed and
Like physically collapsed, or you just had you just exerted yourself, like you got tired.
yeah, I got tired.
Ah,
And yeah, and physically too. My legs were hurting a lot.
that's a
Yeah.
good hurt. That is a good kind of hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah. I was enjoying the pain until I didn't.
yeah.
Like like I don't like to take painkillers or anything, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So your husband and you work not, I believe. So how it works is you work for the cleaning service that works in our building, or our
Yeah.
building, and then your husband works for the company that owns the buildings. Now,
Yeah.
how much do you kind of vent about your day with him, and does he kind of feel your pain, or is he just like, oh, I understand?
No, I mean he like we have breakfast together and we have lunch together and we go home together. So I'm not tired of that yet. So I like it. Like we have the same schedule. So for now, I want to like to take the time to appreciate that, and because like I don't know if I get another job, if I will have the time to be with him. Like
Mhm.
you know, like
Yeah, it sucks at
eh,
first, just because like you do see each other. You have the same schedules, but
yes,
enjoy it while you can.
yes, yeah,
And then you mentioned that when immigrating over, that your husband was the first to come over to
yeah.
Oregon. First off, I want to ask, why did you two pick Oregon?
Well, I always came to visit because my brother lives here, and my brother and my sister-in-law, he's married.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I mean, like she's been here forever, like a lot of years. So uh, she always talked to me about how the weather was nice here, how like she knew I would like it. So yeah, then I came to visit and yeah, I fell in love. So like for me it was Oregon or Oregon, you know?
Oregon or bust.
Oh yes.
That's what the kids say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's new.
I'll teach you the lingo.
Yes, please. I need that. Sometimes I just laugh and
Yeah, I do that too. Even like with the masks and everything, like someone's saying something to me, like I acknowledge because we're making eye contact, but I
yeah.
can't fully understand what they're saying. So I'm like, yep, totally. Okay.
Hmm.
Hi. Thank you.
I master the eyes, like with the mask,
Yeah.
I do this.
You squint.
And I could be like, but
Yeah.
so it's like, hi.
Yeah. I went to go see some friends for this past weekend and then we're taking photos together because we haven't seen each other. And
Mhm.
I'm like, do I still smile? Because
Yeah.
can they
It's just
tell?
the eyes.
Just the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where else have you traveled? Because you did mention that you did a bit of traveling as I was trying to get some info on you.
Oh, okay. Uh well, I haven't like been like in a lot of places. Like I like Colombia
Mm-hmm.
and I like Mexico and yeah, like South America and North America. But I haven't been like in sorry, in other places.
Okay. So as far as like in the country, you've seen Oregon, obviously. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, okay. So in the country I've been in New York, but like it was like 2 days.
hmm.
And I've been in Miami, California, of course, San Francisco, and LA. And trying to think. And here in Oregon, I've been in Salem, here,
Mhm.
and then Washington, and then yeah, Seattle, right? Is in Washington. Yeah.
So those all sound like big cities, New York,
Yeah.
Miami. Why not them? Why not live there in those big cities?
Yeah. I think it's because I have family here and I like to be like where my family is too.
Mhm.
It makes me comfortable.
Yeah. And how is your family doing in Venezuela?
Oh God, yeah. It's really hard there. I mean, it's for me it's not like whenever I think it's 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 like did I say it right? Whenever
What was that?
I'm thinking of the word whenever. What does that mean? I don't know why I use that.
Uh, so whenever it's like at any point in time, let's just say that.
Yeah, okay. So whenever I think of that, like on my family in Venezuela,
Mhm.
is that
Yes,
good? Is
that's
that
correct.
right?
That is good. Correct.
Okay, correct. Okay. And I feel sad because like not everyone can like have like a good life there. So yeah, I mean it's a hard um topic for me.
Yeah.
Topic, I could say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean people in Venezuela like there's people that are good there.
Oh.
Like yeah. It's not like a dark place for me, but yeah, it's like I worry too much about it.
You're thoughtful of it. You're thinking of it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you have family there. What now? Moving, immigrating over from Venezuela to America, was the idea that your brother's in Oregon, was that a large factor to you coming to Oregon, or
Yeah,
was do you just need a new life?
both. Yeah, both. Totally. Uh and I am really close with my brother and my sister-in-law,
Mhm.
like his wife, and yeah, I that was like part of the reason I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also because I like it. Like of course.
So when it comes to thinking of your life here in Oregon versus your life in Venezuela,
Yeah.
um, let's just rewind a little. So my mom, she likes to give clothes that doesn't fit my brother and I to our family in
Yeah.
the Philippines because
Yeah.
she knows that they need it more than we do, and we're not going to use it. Do you
Yes.
have that same kind of mentality when it comes to trying to help out your family back in Venezuela? Do you try to find ways to help them out?
Yeah. I mean, every time I can, of course. And I mean, sometimes it's hard to to send things because I don't know if they are going to they're going to get the I don't know why it's so hard there for everything. But yeah, I mean, I try to send money and mostly money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but um I have a lot of clothes and shoes and things I want to send, but I'm just thinking when and how and to make the things get there. So yeah.
Yeah. So when oh gosh, I want to know because you got things told to you about Oregon from your brother and your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
What are some things you heard about Oregon, the United States, from outside sources, so people outside your family that you heard when you're about to make this, trip over to Oregon that kind of made you doubt the idea to move over here?
Well, it's first of all that it wasn't going to be easy, right? Um, and I never worked before in my life until I came here. And yeah, I don't know. I am thinking what else. I mean, sometimes I miss my life in Venezuela, but then I realize my life there is it's just like it's not there anymore. Like all my friends, they immigrate,
Yes. Yeah.
and everything is it's not the same. So what I miss is just a like a what's the word for that? Like a thought, like a
You just miss the memories,
yeah,
maybe.
the memories. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. There we
Yeah, it's
go.
the same.
Mhm.
Memorias.
See, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I know. It's when I go down to Eugene for just 2 hours south of the road.
Yeah.
I think about my college life and I do miss it at times, but I'm also like, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy that I'm able to, finally have a
Yeah,
successful job and whatnot.
when did you graduate from?
Uh, so I graduated from University of Oregon 2016. So two
Okay, not long
years,
ago.
yeah, not long ago. Had a string of jobs that were customer service. So they were, not the most, they weren't solid schedules, Monday through Friday, wasn't great pay, had to fight for hours. So it definitely taught me how to, grind through the tough times. But
Yeah.
then, when I finally got that, I call it adult job, like something you and I have, Monday through
Oh
Friday.
my gosh. I don't like it.
Yeah.
uh,
What? So,
yeah.
do you not see yourself as an adult yet?
No, not at all. I feel like I'm 13 in a body of a 23-year-old.
I mean, that's a nice round number of 10. So there we go.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like you're still 13?
Because I don't like responsibility, but I know that like I got used to have responsibilities, right? But I don't know. I feel like I'm still so young.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why. I feel really young. I don't feel like I'm 23.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I feel like I think of me as a child, just like a child with responsibilities. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get at that age you're just still trying to
Yeah.
figure out life. For me, I was still trying to figure out
Yeah.
life. Still am right now, so I don't think
Okay.
I got it figured out, but
Are you
good
okay?
idea.
Yeah. I have to ask you,
Okay.
like, if no, I mean, I have to ask you every day. Are you there yet? Like,
At that point, then I might block you.
yeah. So I'll have an idea, like at what point maybe I will have my,
Yeah,
you know, it's
because
just
you
hard.
you are also still trying to go to school here, correct?
I want to eventually, but I don't see that coming just yet.
Yeah, and what was school like in Venezuela? Because you did mention that you did go to school in Venezuela.
It was nice. Like it was really. It felt like high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like college there felt like high school for me. It
Mhm.
was the same schedule. It was like I went with a couple of friends from my high school, so it felt good. But I went for like a year and something.
Mhm.
I don't remember. Almost 2 years. Yeah, and how you call that? Like I drop off. I drop out. I drop.
So I think if you are done, if you take a break from college
Yeah,
but you plan to go back, that would just be termed as just taking a break. But if you just
yeah.
go to college and don't return at all, then
I did that. Yeah. Mm.
it's not bad. I mean,
I'm not proud of that, but I don't regret that decision either. So
what was what kind of meant? I guess what kind of how am I? Oh no, I say this. How important was education in your family?
well, it's really important. Well, my mom's a nurse, so and my dad went to like business school, but he was into like he used to own like a farm and a sawmill, so he was more into like country life. And yeah, and my mom was, yeah, she's a nurse. She's so caring. And I mean, well, they're not together anymore, so I think that's one of the reasons they're not together, because my mom was so into like her career, and my dad was so like into his. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So, how is your mom doing with caring for COVID in Venezuela as a nurse?
well, my mom, I mean, um good, I guess. Yeah, it's just it's like she's not working right now, so
Oh,
yeah.
she's not on the front line and helping out,
No,
or
no, she's not.
oh wow.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like she should be, or are you okay with her not being there?
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I told you like the other day we talked, or maybe I didn't. She's here. She came.
There it
Yeah,
is.
so I was so confused. I was like, no, she's not working right now. Yeah, yeah. I thought I told you.
You're okay.
Okay. No, she I'm grateful she's here. Well, she got stuck here because of COVID. Actually,
Mhm.
she came to because my brother is a dad now, but she came to visit, and then COVID, and now she's stuck here.
Mm.
So let's see.
So she does intend to go back over to
Yeah,
Venezuela.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Like she
She's not
is
permanently living here.
anxious. She's anxious. She wants to go back. but she can't right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm worried. I'm worried about that because when that, I don't know. I just don't want her to like be like to get COVID, or I don't know. I don't want her doing that, or maybe just go back and don't go to work.
I know it's
I mean,
it
they
is
don't pay her anything. Like she's so I don't know. I just feel like it's not worth the risk.
hmm
But yeah, I mean, it's her decision, not mine.
That's true.
Yeah.
And my you know I talk about this with some people at work or some family. It's like, oh well, I've been in the office, I've been in the same building since day one, so at most, like, yeah, we might have had it, and then we might have just ran through our systems or just never
Yeah.
showed symptoms. We just never know.
Yeah.
And then we ask, is it worth it to potentially get it to just continue to get a paycheck? But then you see everyone else kind of struggling right now, and you're like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of appreciative of that.
Yeah. Does like anyone in your office like got COVID?
No, we've had one of our employees. He said that he's a little more comfortable about coming into work because we just come from home to here. It's not like we're going
Yeah.
from home, grocery store, supermarket, whatever, to work. So
Yeah.
he said that he knows where we've been prior to.
I
So
mean, yeah, you're taking precautions, so
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And so how you've been here for about it's like 2 years, right? In
Yes.
Oregon. How are you settling in? Is this getting normal to you to see all this friendlier people?
Yeah, of course. I enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, I I want I want to stay here, you know? I like Oregon, so I just think about my future here. So that's good. I don't want to go anywhere else right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as your future in schooling, where do you think you can see yourself going into?
I'm still thinking. It's because I like so many things, but I am not sure. Like, here, um, I could probably do something with health,
hmm
like maybe like my mom, but I don't think I have that. That's not my call. Like, maybe something with, I like, I like so many things. I just want to get my English classes,
Yeah. Let's
and
get the basics done.
and then let's start from there.
Yeah. Figure out where to go from there.
Yeah.
Now, so you know, how into politics are you? How much often do you watch the news, see what's going on in society?
Okay, I enjoy like I like do you have Twitter?
Yep.
I use Twitter a lot. But no, like I don't write things. I'm always reading the news, and I'm really into politics, but sometimes I can get really like intense
hmm
about it. Are you still there?
Yeah. Yeah. You kind of paused
Oh,
up a little bit,
okay.
but we're good.
Oh, okay, sure. How you do that?
Oh, it's just sometimes the internet speed can be, it can go this and then it can drop a little bit, and that's when things
Yeah.
start
Is it
freezing up a
my
little bit.
internet?
It could be either or. It's kind of hard to
Oh,
tell.
okay. Okay.
So we're good. We're still recording. We're good.
It's just I just felt like I was talking to a picture of you.
If you want to, that's fine too.
No, it's fine. Okay. Um what
Yeah. So with how the world is right now, how are you feeling as an immigrant from Venezuela into
yeah.
America?
I have a lot of like opinions about politics here, but yeah, sometimes I just don't like to talk like with people I don't know. I mean, I know you, but sometimes I just like to just listen because I can get really like I can get I don't know how to say it. Not it's not affected. It's just
Passionate?
yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I can be rude about it. But because there's like people don't think the same way,
Yeah.
right? And that's valid. Like, but I mean, when like I like to have like conversations, but then when it's someone that wants to like when someone wants to give me like their point of view, but in a way that like they're right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like it. But yeah.
Yeah. And so you mentioned earlier that, your quick and wittiness, as someone's trying to get their English down, is good. But then your quick and wittiness from, just speaking Spanish is on fire. It's just like rapid heat.
Sometimes. No, it's sometimes.
Sometimes I'm building up a little bit. Grant, give me
Yeah,
that.
I'm not that funny.
What
Not all the time.
what are you like when you don't have to try to find the right words? You don't have to think about what you're saying, and you can just immediately shoot off the bat and know the message you're trying to give to someone.
I get so frustrated. Like, yeah, I just could cry and everything. No, that's not true. But
Okay, you got me going.
yeah. No, it's just like yeah, I get frustrated by that. Because I don't know English. Like, well, I can talk like I'm talking to you,
Mhm.
but sometimes I just want it to be perfect. But it's never going to be perfect. That's something that I have to learn how to deal with that, you know?
Mhm.
Because yeah, I just started like talk like see I think I'm thinking too much.
And so how has your education in English been? So are you doing it online, or are you still seeing, obviously, okay, so before COVID, when you're learning English, did you do it in person or did you do it online?
No, I I learn English. Well, I have a teacher. That's my mother-in-law. And she helps me a lot,
Yeah.
but I don't have I haven't like got to classes here or
Okay.
anything. Like
Okay.
I want to. That's why I want to do that first, and then I want to see what's next. But yeah, the English I know I learned from watching a lot of movies, TV shows, and just like repeating
Mm.
what I heard and like reading subtitles, and that's it. That's pretty much it. And now, since I came here, since I'm living here, uh, like talking with people, and that's some of the like that's some that's something I like about people here, that they always wants to help. Um, they always want to help. Sorry. And whenever I say something wrong, they are willing to help me, like, is this way or is a way? And
Mhm.
not all people is like that.
How are, like, let's say you're back in Venezuela and how would people be willing? Would they be willing to help you in the same way that we are willing to help you with your English back in Venezuela?
Like with English
Just like with
in
English,
Venezuela?
or just like, let's say if you need directions, or how are the Venezuelan people that
They're friendly.
are friendly still?
Yeah. Yeah. We are friendly.
Yeah, that's true. You are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then food wise, like, have you found any good restaurants that
Of
Venezuelan
course.
or just
Like
any?
here in Portland?
Yeah, in Portland or in your travels to the States?
Um yes, well here in Portland there's one food truck. I mean, I think there's two of those. Uh they're called La Arepa.
Mm,
I think one is, I don't know the address, but I'll send them to you.
okay.
And there's one Colombian food truck I really like. They sell, like, we have like similar food. You know, we're together. We used to be like a big country years ago. But yeah, I really like that food truck. It's called El Pilon.
I have a Colombian friend, so yeah, let me
Yeah.
know about that one, and I can take him there. And
Yeah. Oh, that's really good food.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah, you should go there. We should
Great.
go there.
Right now.
Yeah, let's go. Oh,
Interview,
they're closed.
interview over.
Yeah. We should do an interview there.
There's a guy at my work who actually reviews tacos, and he reviews. So if they have a tacos over there, we could do a review there. There you go.
I mean, well, I think tacos are just Mexican,
Hmm.
but they have arepas, empanadas. They have a lot of good food.
What do you miss about home? Is it the food?
No, because I can like buy. I can buy, like, I can make food that we make there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it's not the same, but it's kind of. But
Just-
yeah, but what I really miss about home was it is my friends, and that I had no responsibilities. Yeah.
Since you have these responsibilities, do you feel like you've grown up quickly, or just too quickly, or just at the right pace?
No, I mean, I don't think I well, probably. It's just I don't feel I don't feel old. Like, I don't feel I just think I got stuck at one point in my life, and I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it feels like I'm in neutral,
What
but it's getting better.
why do you say neutral?
Neutral? Oh, okay.
Just because you're making
Yeah.
progress, but then it's still pulling you back with like
I
responsibility.
feel like I'm uh maybe, or maybe, I think what I'm trying to say is, like, I try to go with the flow, like, but yeah, I want to work on that.
Mm.
I want to grow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because if we're not growing, what are we doing?
exactly.
Now,
I'm afraid of growing.
now, has your mom come over and cooked for you, or can you give
Yeah,
you that
yeah,
old Venezuelan cooking
she's
and
cooking.
home
Yeah,
food?
she is cooking all the time. So I'm glad. I'm glad she's here. That's
Yeah.
why I don't want her to go back.
And so, your husband, how's his English going?
Oh, well, mine's better.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, mine's better, but he's good. It's just he doesn't like to practice. He's always like, he wants me to help him,
Mhm.
like, most of the time, but he can just defend himself, right? Like, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think. Oh, I think that might have gotten everything on the topic sheet. So let's free flow
Yeah.
this. Let's free
Oh,
flow
okay.
this.
Let's do this.
Now, what has been the biggest fear you felt since coming over to America?
My biggest fear is to go back to Venezuela right now. I mean, because it's not the Venezuela I knew, right?
Mhm.
So that's one of my biggest fears. Like sometimes I have nightmares about that, about being there. Yes.
Was it that bad? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to ask you more about that. I was like,
Yeah.
what? I have this image in my head of Venezuela kind of being this kind of rural city or just rural village or town, wherever you called home.
Yeah.
Paint me a picture of your home in Venezuela.
Well, it's because I don't know how, like how it is right now. So what I remember is like there's there's really nice people there. But when I left, my city was like in war, literally, like it was in war. And it's
Really?
yes, and everything was so expensive and like yes, it makes me sad thinking about that. Oh God,
This is a podcast.
I
You
know,
dive into some deep stuff and you try to uncover some things.
I
So,
know.
welcome to the life as a podcast guest.
Yeah, I mean, yes. But that's my big well, that's my biggest fear, right? And then one of my like I want to accomplish things, right? I don't know what I want to accomplish yet, but I want to be more than that what I am right now. So I don't want that's another thing. Like I don't want to get like stuck. And sometimes it feels like that, but life's good. Like I'm grateful. But yeah, I want to do things. I want to but yeah, I'm only 23, right?
I think
It,
so,
it,
from
it
what you
gets
tell me.
better.
From what
It
you
gets
tell me,
better.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
Are you there yet?
it's life. You know, it's gonna have its ups and downs. But
Yeah.
you know how the way I've known you, you seem very resilient and very, you know, yeah, easy flowing. I do see that fairly strongly with you. So I think,
Yeah.
you know, once you get on the opposite end of the COVID or as close to the opposite end, you should be able to hit the ground running and get to
Yeah.
school and do everything you need to do.
Yes. Exactly. I mean,
So it's just a
yeah.
matter of being patient right now.
What's that?
It's just a matter of being patient and just,
Oh, patient. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the basics. Just learn English.
Yeah.
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 That is a good filler word in case you need
Mhm.
to take some notes. You know, just yeah is a good one and okay and so you know those are words I'm trying to avoid, but I still sometimes use.
I'm using like a lot. I'm using
I did hear that before.
so yeah, because I don't know how to like make myself understood.
It makes sense. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's
Does that
kind of
make
that.
sense?
It's that word that kind of helps fill in the gaps as you're trying to think of your next word.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So as we wrap this up, do you have anyone you want to say hello to, or anyone back home that I will probably put all over social media
Yeah.
so you can make your message known because internet is broadband.
Yeah, well, I want to say hi. um, well, my mother-in-law, Ruby, she's in Colombia. She lives there. Um, she was helping me because I was really nervous about like being here and talking with you, even like 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 we know each other, right? But I was really nervous because I haven't done this before. I haven't done this before.
That's correct. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
correct wording. Yeah, you got that.
So she was helping me with the conversation, and we were trying to. I think it worked. So thank you, Rui. And I just wanted to. I just want to like say thank you to you for having me today.
Yeah, it was a lot
Yeah.
of fun. Just when I do see you at work, I always want to say hi, but then I also want to keep the conversation, kind of short because again, we're both working, so we kind of
Yeah.
keep that in mind. So getting to sit down, and talk with you, and pick your brain a little bit, and you did amazing for someone whose
Thank
English is
you.
still in a work in progress. You sounded fantastic.
Yeah, this was a challenge for me,
Yeah,
actually.
you
Yeah.
made it through though. We're at the finish line. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the interview. Do you have any follow-up questions for the guest? Well, throw them in the comments below, and I will get them answered for you. So if you like what you heard and you want to hear more from Keoni Chats, the show can be found on Spotify and iTunes. If you want a video version of the show, that can be found on YouTube under Keoni Chats. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified when a new episode is released. If you want to connect with KC Media and Keoni Chats, go ahead and follow KC Media 13 on both Instagram and Twitter. And you can go ahead and like and follow Conluke Media, which will also take you to KC Media's page. And if you want to become a guest, go ahead and email me at kcmedia13@yahoo.com and we'll get something scheduled. And you can also just request to have an interview with me through any of the social media platforms I just mentioned. So until the next episode, everyone please take care.